Welcome back to Old Studio Car, where we take a closer look at some of the most memorable rides that have made a mark over the years. Today, we're diving into the 2010 Toyota Camry, a car that doesn't just belong in the conversation of best midsize sedans, it practically defines it. The Camry has always had a reputation for being reliable, practical, and comfortable, and the 2010 model carried that reputation forward with some updates that made it even more appealing to everyday drivers. Let's start with the exterior. By 2010, Toyota decided to freshen up the Camry's look to keep it competitive in a crowded segment. The front fascia was revised with a bolder grille design, sharper headlamps, and a slightly more sculpted bumper that gave the car a touch of modern character. It wasn't aggressive or overly flashy, but that was never the Camry's mission. Instead, it offered clean lines, a subtle elegance, and proportions that felt balanced. The rear saw modest updates with redesigned taillights and a refined trunk lid that made it look sleeker than its predecessor. For buyers who wanted just a bit more presence on the road, trims like the SE added sportier touches such as a mesh grille, side skirts, and a rear spoiler. Moving on to performance, the 2010 Toyota Camry came with a couple of different engine choices, depending on the trim. The base model featured a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine producing around 169 horsepower, while higher trims are the SE variant bumped that up slightly to 179 horsepower. For drivers who wanted a stronger punch, Toyota offered a 3.5-liter V6 engine with 268 horsepower, paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission. That V6 option really transformed the Camry from being just a daily commuter to something capable of spirited highway driving. The transmission shifts were smooth, and Toyota engineered the suspension to balance comfort with stability. The steering wasn't razor-sharp, but it was precise enough for confident handling, and road noise was kept to a minimum, making it an excellent car for longer trips. When it comes to speed, the four-cylinder Camry could go from 0 to 60 in about 8.6 seconds, while the V6 shaved that time down to around 6.2 seconds, which was very respectable for a family sedan of that era. The maximum speed for the V6 models hovered near 137 miles per hour, while the four-cylinder topped out closer to 120 miles per hour. Again, Toyota didn't design this car to be a street racer, but the performance figures showed that it could hold its own when needed. Fuel efficiency was another area where the 2010 Camry shined. The four-cylinder model delivered around 22 miles per gallon in the city and up to 32 on the highway, making it an economical choice for daily driving. Even the V6 managed a decent 19 miles per gallon in the city and about 28 on the highway, which was impressive considering the extra power it offered. This balance of performance and efficiency is one of the reasons why so many Camrys from this era are still on the road today. Inside, the Camry of 2010 kept things simple yet functional. The cabin was roomy with supportive seats, quality materials, and excellent visibility. Rear passengers enjoyed ample legroom, and the trunk was spacious enough for family road trips or weekly grocery hauls. Toyota also added available features like Bluetooth connectivity, upgraded audio systems, and even a navigation option in higher trims, keeping the Camry competitive as technology was advancing. Now let's talk about price. Back in 2010, the Camry started at around $20,000 for the base model, while fully loaded V6 trims could climb closer to $30,000. Today, if you're looking at the used car market, a well-maintained 2010 Toyota Camry can be found anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000, depending on mileage, condition, and whether you're looking at the four-cylinder or the V6. Considering its reputation for reliability, low maintenance costs, and availability of parts, it's still a very smart buy for anyone in search of a dependable daily driver. The 2010 Toyota Camry may not be the flashiest car on the road, but that's exactly why it's so respected. It delivers on the things that matter most: reliability, comfort, fuel efficiency, and just enough performance to keep things interesting. It's a car that continues to age gracefully, and it's easy to see why it remains one of Toyota's best-selling models worldwide. That wraps up our review of the 2010 Toyota Camry here at Old Studio Car. If you enjoyed this deep dive into a modern classic, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts about the Camry in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next review.